best to take all that's rightly yours, and it's your sole duty to keep all our shores ready. This is all. Oh, ready, this is all. Before you see around you a yellow, black, and brown, and they've got the sights on all the real sweet wagons in your town. Pop your pistols, hold the cannon.
If I could find some genuine lockpicks, I might be able to get this door open. I'm sure I saw some interesting things on the other side.
Think you can pick this?
Okay. All done.
Nice.
Days at Comstock House was simple. Hard work, sure, but simple. Wringing the linen, scrubbing the floors. Lady Comstock, she even had a kind word now and then. Almost enough to make me think I had a place in their world. God made foolish girls so he could have something to play with.
Fancy putting those lock-picking skills to work?
There you go. Soldier's Field, built in 1903 by the hand of our prophet.
Interest as a prophet having a bunch of carnies and carousels.
The place is themed to acquaint children with national service.
You mean the military?
Train up a child in the way he should go. Even when he is old, he will not depart from it.
Did you write that?
No. Shut up tight. Now how are we gonna get to the airship?
Let me see if I can get that gate open by hand.
Shock jockey. Who needs the power company?
Some fool's alternative to electricity.
Doesn't seem to work very well.
First Lady. Looks like it's heading for the dock.
That will take us to Paris.
Just stay close.
Yes, Mr. DeWitt.
Call me Booker.
All right, Booker. Should we head to the gondola, or take a look around the boardwalk? I suppose a place like this might have much we'd find useful.
Our ice-cold Colombian ice cream is a culinary marvel.
And when I came to Washington, there were few in Congress who saw my vision for Colombia. But it is the burden of the prophet to bring the wicked to righteousness. For what am I, if not a mirror to reflect the face of God?
Try it yourself.
Hot dogs! Get 'em hot here! We got dogs for the boys!
Do you know why you were hired to come and get me?
I imagine they were interested in meeting you. No doubt for lockpicking lessons.
Why you?
I never even heard of this place before I got here.
Huh. I assumed Columbia was common knowledge below.
Guess I got a bit behind with current events.
Get your cotton candy here! Cotton candy, sweet cloud of delight!
Seems like we're fairly well heeled, Mr. DeWitt.
Will continue after a moment of silent prayer for the victims of today's brutality.
Interesting. What are you, Mr. DeWitt? Some sort of...
I'm a, independent contractor. Used to work for the Pinkertons and such. Not something you'd want to grace on a resume.
Pinkertons? Weren't they the ones they'd call in to settle things when the workers took to striking?
Settle. Oh, that's a word for it.
When I was a girl, I dreamt of standing in a room looking at a girl who was and was not myself, who stood looking at another girl who also was and was not myself. My mother took this for a nightmare. I saw it as the beginning of a career in physics.
So, Mr. DeWitt, is there a woman in your life?
There was. She died.
How?
Giving birth.
Did you have a child?
No.
Look! Duke and Dimwit! You know, remember, boys and girls, don't be a dimwit! How could you not know that?
Must be something particular to Columbia.
Oh, I loved those stories when I was a kid. But they are... Oh, what's that?
There you go, little miss. Cotton candy here. It's your cotton candy.
time's coming, she says. You ready?
Summon the gondola if we intend to reach that airship.
These seem to be the controls that summon her.
What?
I was just imagining you on the carousel. Hello?
Hello yourself. Keep your hands where I can see them.
Over here.
Ah, I see you found our bestseller. Beauty, isn't it? She's lever action, but that lever sure works smooth.
Runs exclusively on Shock Jockey.
Of course it does. Where in the hell are we gonna find that?
Look! Come see the future of power at the Hall of Heroes.
Huh. Well, that's convenient.
Gentlemen, the false shepherd is loose in the streets of our fair city. Will you suffer the shame of allowing your wives and your daughters to fall prey to his machinations? Or will you act? Act for your womenfolk. Act for your profit. Act.
Show yourself!
Don't make me do this! Flush him out!
Surround him, quick! Lost him!
I will kill you!
Want to hold on to this?
Thanks.
Hall of Heroes closed until further notice.
Then there won't be a line to get in. What the hell?
Is something wrong?
Nothing I can't fix.
Oh, it's a bee. I hate these things.
Jeez, just kill it.
No, it'll sting me.
Elizabeth!
I have a better idea.
Wait, what are you doing?
Opening a tear.
Oh, shit! What is that?
It's a tear. I used to open them all the time in my tower.
What is a tear?
It's like a window. A window to another world. Most of the time they're dull as dishwater, a different colored towel or tea instead of coffee. But sometimes I see something amazing and I pull it through. There.
Good God. I don't suppose you've got an airship in there?
I don't think so. But there is. There is something. Oh no!
Close it.
I'm trying!
Close it! I don't really understand what I just saw back there, but it sure as hell looks like a shortcut to getting us killed.
But I could help.
I can handle whatever comes along. Trust me.
Have it your way, I suppose.
To the sky Comstock bent his knee and saw with holy prophecy an Eden floating in the mist, by man forsworn, by heaven kissed.
Think you can pick this?
Sure thing. All done. You hold on to this.
That'll do.
Nor foreign horde, 'tis Comstock who takes up the sword. He puts himself in way of danger between Columbia and barbarous stranger.
Press to launch your enemies into the air. Hold and release to create an eruptive trap.
And when we strike, we will teach Cornelius Slate a lesson. Now, I know you all come to think of Slate as some kind of war hero. But let me be abundantly clear. Cornelius Slate is no hero. He's been living down in Frankton so long that the man has gone native. If Slate had his way, the damn collards and potato eaters would be up in Comstock House running Columbia. Or in your homes, copulating with your wives. Now, he has holed himself up in the Hall of Heroes. And it is our job to get him out. Lurking about! Open fire! We'll kill you!
Second thought. I think those tears of yours might come in handy next time we're in a scrape.
Well, there has to be a tear around for me to use. I can't just pull them out of thin air.
Get this open?
Looks simple enough. It's done. More money. Here.
Great.
Look at this. My tower. It's only fair they give me a cut of the profits, don't you think? Oh, it's a code book for a cipher. A secret message from the Vox Populi.
Secret codes?
The cipher should be around somewhere.
God makes all kinds of soldiers, but he only made one Cornelius Slate. My father followed him up San Juan Hill, through the legations in Peking, and as he put it, through hell the order was given. At today's muster, Slate asked me if I was Sergeant Monroe's daughter. I said, yes, sir, I am. Slate said, your father always wanted a son. I hope the fool has wisdom enough to recognize his good fortune.
Found some money.
Great. Slate? I actually know the fella. Seems he's still got a knack for making enemies.
That was where the tomorrow.
Who is this fraud, this charlatan, this salesman of snake oil? What you saw today, brothers and sisters, was just the beginning. Zachary Comstock will hear our voice. His temple shall burn, and his idols of gold will melt and run in rivulets through the streets of Columbia.
Got a tip there were contraband guns hidden in the fellow traveler. Didn't find them, but funny thing, we found some old uniforms under the floorboards from the war. Took guesses as to why they were there, but... Who's there? You're Slate, right? Sir? Put the guns down!
Comstock. That is the sound you have never heard. The sound of a soldier's end. Come to your Hall of Heroes. Prove me a liar.
Look! That's what the codebook deciphers. I'm sure of it. Let's see. Tip the hat to the Vox.
Well, there must be more to this place than meets the eye. Tip of the hat.
Indeed. Look at that. Hey!
Feel better already.
The one thing people need to learn is that fear is the antidote to fear. I don't want to be a part of their world. I don't want to be a part of their culture, their politics, their people. The sun is setting on their world, and soon enough, all they gonna see is the dark.
Daisy Fitzroy. I've read about her. Books say she's out to tear Columbia from the sky.
Everybody's got a dream.
Who needs competition when you have quality?
Okay, catch! Gondola access to the Hall of Heroes. Must be because of what's going on with that man Slade.
Well, I suppose we could take those skylines.
This is going to be fantastic.
Think that keen eye of yours could find some ammunition lying around? I sure could use it when there's trouble.
It'll take some scrounging, but I'll do my best. Line's clear.